welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application, Today in History. What happened today in history?
Today.com. Sorry, I couldn't help myself there.
And historical calendar, don't forget that. For links to those sources, the music done by Carrera, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Xander, and today I am joined by...
The Who is Alice, or Alice of Who?
The Slayer.
And of course, you viewer. Anyway, today is Woden's Day, aka Odin's Day, aka Wednesday, or as Alice would say, what did say.
Well, I never said that.
Yes, you have. February 1st, 2023. Welcome to February. January is over. 1/12 of the year is gone. Thank God.
Oh my lord, lordy lord.
But that means we're just 1 month closer to the inevitable invasion of Taiwan. Anyway. Hey, that's coming. We all know that. So.
Yeah, so are many other things.
Yeah. Anyway, who wants to start us off in 722 today?
I think I can handle this one. We have, in 772 AD, we have Adrian I begins his reign as a Catholic Pope.
Nice.
Ooh. In 1327, we have Edward III is crowned King of England at age 14. Though the country is ruled by his mother, Queen Isabella, and her lover, Roger Mortimer. Ooh. Some saucy stuff.
This guy has not just a butt chin. His entire chin is a giant pair of Walmart legs. Look at that.
Dude, that's the people of Walmart right there.
The greeters, the Walmart greeters.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Walmart. I love you.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your stuff and get out.
I'm gonna have to tell this person to get the heck out of my spot. That's not a parking spot.
Pay no
Sorry.
attention to the mystery liquid over in aisle C.
Oh, Jesse. Oh, yeah.
Jesse. Got mystery liquid.
Stop it, dude. Just stop. All right, we have 1587. Queen Elizabeth I of England signs death warrant for her cousin, Mary Queen of the Scots. Oh, I remember that whole thing.
Yeah, I do too. Like, not as
Well,
much
I
as you,
wasn't
though,
around
Allie. You're older than me, but yeah.
Gosh. It just said I wasn't.
I was born that day.
I just remember.
We were alive back then. So.
Oh, shut
I
that.
was alive back then.
Well, back then we actually had to, manually put hay and give it to our cows and horses and stuff.
Yeah, we had to actually earn our keep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, I've done
handed.
my 3. Why don't you do your 3, buddy?
Yeah,
buddy.
In 1669, French King Louis XIV limits freedom of religion.
Well, that's not cash money right there.
Yeah,
Dude, but
yeah,
that is one.
That mustache ain't looking very free either.
That
looking
mustache,
very,
looks
like a Sharpie.
Yeah.
Dude, no, that's one
Looks
hair
like he wrote
color
on it with a
he's got, too.
Sharpie.
Well, no, it's because he spent all of his hair points on his mane, not on his face.
Yeah,
all of
he's
that
the first to fall
growth
asleep
of
to
hair,
sleepovers.
all the growth of hair went on his head, and so he had a Sharpie on oh my god, look at this dude's hairline.
Bro, what in the...
What
Bro has 3 separate hairlines.
Well,
dude?
at least he has eyebrows.
Shit. Oh, shut the... Hey, I've got eyebrows on today, okay? See? See? There.
Oh my god.
You bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, why am I frozen now? God damn it. I don't want to show my face.
Anyway, Doom Guy, 1713. Can he do it? Oh god. He's deflating like a truck tire.
Yeah, sorry.
In 1713, the Kalabalic, or Tumult, in Ben Daily results in Ottoman Sultan Ahmed III
Oh, dude.
ordering his unwelcome guest King Charles the 12th of Sweden be sweet. Jeez.
Xander, you're so. What's going on here?
He could not move it.
Take his glasses off. Oh my god.
He could
I
not
had to take a
move it,
screenshot because your camera froze, dude.
I don't even know if he's done yet. Like,
Dude, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the show anymore.
oh my god.
Unwell.
It's already
Ahmed III ordering his unwelcome guest King Charles the 12th of Sweden be seized.
Oh, that's not nice.
He could not move it.
Oh my god, dude.
Maurice,
I think it's
don't let
Xander's
them in.
No, yeah, I think it's your turn now, Xander.
1783, William Herschel announced Star Lambda Hercules as Apex. Oh, star.
Okay.
As the Apex star. Star.
Look at that pompadour.
Yeah. Doom guy is just losing it off camera right now.
Dude,
Muted
oh no, I
himself.
can hear it.
No, he muted,
He's like,
he muted himself. Like,
well, I know, dude. Well, you know, this is what happens when you try to be like a poo.
Here we got a historic publication in 1814. Lord Byron's Corsair sold 10,000 copies on day of publication. That's pretty good. So
10,000, huh?
10,000 on day one. That's really good.
There you go.
And we got another historic event here in 1862. Ralph Waldo Emerson and Charles Sumner met with President Abraham Lincoln at the White House in Washington, D.C. All right.
I'm starting to think of. I'm like, dude, fucking Doom.
Freaking dude.
Frackin' Doom. Oh, well, you got. Oh, dude, look at that beard and disheveled hair. He looks so happy to be there.
Yeah, it's Sherman.
Yeah, so we have 1865. General Sherman Sherman's march through South Carolina begins. He's like, God damn it, not another march.
Left, right.
Oh, dude, what's his
left.
middle name? Here, let me see his middle name for a second there.
Whoa, Tecumseh.
Tecumseh.
Yeah.
Ayo?
Oh, William Tecumseh Sherman.
Ayo?
What?
Dude, I can't help but laugh at the. I can't help but laugh at the middle part of that name. Of his middle name.
Just don't add an M to that.
Of course you would. You stick to it, don't you?
Oh, here we go.
Hey.
We have an 1865. We have J.S. Rock, first African American lawyer to practice. Practice.
It's supposed to be practice, but
In
they
the
just
U.S.
called it.
Supreme Court, admitted to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So he passed the bar exam for. So he's a lawyer.
Now I
Rock
saw
is
something
the
else
bar.
here. Why is this not highlighted? This is
Oh
major.
my god. We have in 1865, the U.S. President Lincoln signs the 13th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, abolishing slavery in U.S., celebrated as National Freedom Day.
Why is this not highlighted?
Dude, because they want to, like, divide. I don't know, but that gets into politics. I'm not going to go there.
So, oh,
But also the one right below it, though, the 1867, bricklayers start working 8-hour days, which I thought is kind of interesting.
Well, I wonder
So-
if that's more hours or less hours. Because I wonder, like, if they were working too much hours, so they got reduced hours. Because
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it is.
I think that's when they started like implementing, like forcing 40 hours.
Labor hours and stuff, like how much labor
Yeah.
you have, how much you can pay out.
maybe it
Which
could
is
be like
when-
something involved with a union or something. I'm not entirely sure. So,
It
Well,
might be because of like
bricklayers-
them overworking. It might have been that might be the issue because
Yeah.
bricklaying is one of the toughest jobs in the construction field. It is one of the toughest jobs, hands down.
yeah.
I've been watching somebody bricklay somebody's steps because some asshole decided to drive into somebody's like front yard. Well, they didn't have a yard; they just had like a step of bricks going up, and they came in and demolished it. But now they're finally, after 3 months, fixing it.
Dang.
I will say though, like bricklayers, it is the most physically taxing job. Welding is just the most annoyingly tedious. It's easy, but it's just annoying.
Well,
Because
it's
it takes forever. I mean, to get a perfect weld, it is tough, but to do it normally, just to do your run-of-the-mill weld, just kind of...
Well, to take a book out of Bill Burr's page, being a roofer as a ginger in the middle of July is pretty rough. So, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Let alone being any kind of construction worker in the middle of July, especially down in the bayou, would be very tough too because of the humidity.
Yeah, but you don't have the sun beating down on you like that, you know?
No, they do.
Well, bricklayers have to pick up cinder blocks, bricks, anything brick-oriented.
Yeah.
They have to lift it.
Anyway,
Well, Doom, it's your turn.
Mr. Doom, do you want to take this 1871 here?
Sure. Sure. In 1871, Jefferson Long of Georgia is the first African American to make an official speech in the U.S. House of Representatives, opposing leniency to former Confederates.
Yeah.
Why is that not highlighted either?
That should be.
Dude, if anything should be highlighted, this one should be, but...
Especially that one.
Yeah. The 13th Amendment.
That's a historical moment for the entire world.
Dude, it's the 13th Amendment, dude.
And then yet this stupid opera is highlighted. Who cares about Giacomo
I'm
Puccini?
just like, come here. Yeah, let's just forego this guy. We'll put a big finger to your music career.
Let's not do that. Like, he didn't have anything to do with it non-highlighted. So.
Yeah.
As far as you know.
He's dead, Alice.
he ain't even alive, bruh. He ain't even alive.
I'm just making a point about the 13th Amendment.
Dude's been dusted for probably about 40, at least 60 years. I don't even know when he was. Oh, wow. Oh, actually, almost 100. He's been dusted for like 100 years.
And he's a Capricorn, people.
He was a Capricorn. Was.
Apparently now Wikipedia is putting in zodiac signs to people.
As if it has any significant meaning.
Wait, are the zodiac signs going to become the new pronouns? Oh God.
Yep.
Dude, they were around before pronouns.
It means I'm always a virgin, okay? Thank you very much.
I can't stand people that use zodiacs.
Yeah, we gotta move on up.
Giacomo Puccini in 1893. Opera Manon. La Scout. Premieres in Turin. I'm gonna start calling him Panini.
Oh God.
Thief of work.
Stealer of Tesla.
Exactly.
He's not just a thief, he's a murderer. He killed an innocent
He
animal.
killed an elephant, dude.
Yep.
Criminal
Where's
scum.
PETA when you need them?
Yep.
Also in 1893, Thomas Edison completes world's first movie studio, West Orange, New Jersey. No, he didn't. That wasn't him. It was someone else.
Yep.
He steals everybody's work. Yep. He's a thief and a killer.
Yeah, you know what really makes me wonder? Because
He's scum.
I'm just waiting for the day to read an article about, because you know how everything's going Tesla, right? Everything is going electric. And the joke is like, if a Tesla gets stolen, does it become an Edison? So I'm just waiting for official police banter. Oh, we got an Edison on 3rd and Broadway. You know, it's a stolen Tesla.
Like what? They're like, huh?
No, that's gonna be a code word for stolen Tesla, or stolen electric vehicle, or anything.
That needs to be a thing.
It should be a thing. I got to make some police friends and try to do the move and shake, and then
the shimmy.
Yeah, well, not rub shoulders, with the higher ups. Be like, oh hey, add this into the official police code book. Any stolen electric vehicle is going to be referred to as an Edison. So, anyway, 1906, Dorothy Gray, wife of British Foreign Secretary Edward Grey, was fatally injured. Okay, that sucks. And we got a contract of interest in 1913. U.S. all-around athlete Jim Thorpe signed to play baseball with the New York Giants. Unlike his other sporting endeavors, the Olympic medal winner's career in MLB was uninspiring, lasting from 1913 through 19. So that's unfortunate. And we got a music premiere here in 1918. Jeremy Kern, Guy Bolton, and P.G. Woodenhouse's musical Oh Lady Lady premiered at the Princess Theater in New York City. Runs for 219 performances. Huh. And speaking of, oh, lady, come back. 1918. Wait, no, I don't think I should. Alice. Okay, I guess she's not there. Back to you, Doom Guy.
In 1918, Russia adopts the Gregorian calendar, making the day February 14th.
Oh, snap! So would that mean I'm 36 now? Huh.
In Russia.
In Russia, I'm 36. Oh, wow, this is interesting. 1920.
In the year 1920, the first commercial armored car introduced, St. Paul, Minnesota.
Don't you know?
Don't you know, Minnesota?
The first commercial armored car.
Maurice, Maurice, it's some random spaghetti monster. In 1923, fascist voluntary militia forms in Italy under Benito Mussolini.
Yep. Mussolini
spaghetti.
Yep. Oh, this guy again. This coward!
Coward! In 1923, also, Noel Coward's stage comedy, The Young Idea, premieres at the Savoy Theatre, London, runs for 60 performances. Slurps tea.
Slurps tea?
With pinky up. Pinky raised at a 90-degree angle.
I have very short pinkies.
Stumpy pinks.
I have weird. I have what one of my family members called working hands. Like, my palms are bigger than my fingers. Like. Anyway, 1924, Ramsay MacDonald's incoming Labour government formally recognized the Soviet Union. Okay. So just a couple years after it formed, officially, I guess, yeah. And we got a music premiere here in 1930. Arnold Schoenberg's opera Von Hout auf Morgen, From Today to Tomorrow, premiered at the Opera Frankfurt in Frankfurt, Germany. Alright. And we got the Golden Moon's favorite sports here. 1932, Australian cricket's master batsman Don Bradman scored 299, not out in 10-wicket fourth test win versus South Africa and Adelaide. Ran out of partners going for 300. Whatever the crikey that means. In 1933, German parliament was dissolved by President Paul von Hindenburg by the request of new Chancellor Adolf Hitler. Hindenburg, that's a very bad idea. You don't know what you're doing. Somebody go back in time and stop him. And back to Doom Guy.
In 1942, second Norwegian government of Vidkun Quisling forms.
Alright.
In the year 1946, Norwegian politician Trygve Lie elected the first Secretary General of the United Nations. I wouldn't trust that man. His last name is Lie.
I was going to say something very similar. Like, you know, it's very, very fitting for a politician to have that last name. Because that's all they do, is lie and take your money. They're addicted to opium. You know, other people's money, OPM. So.
Yeah. Dmitry. In 1947, Dmitry Shostakovich. Yeah, in 1947, Dmitry Shostakovich, named professor at Conservatoire in Leningrad.
Oh, Comrade Shostakovich.
Yes, Shostakovich. In the year 1948, important South African anti-apartheid novel Cry the Beloved Country by Alan Patton is published in the U.S. Patton.
Would it be Patton? That isn't interesting. Like, would it be Patton? Because Patton is two T's. I know that.
Patton.
Patton, huh. In 1948, 9 Malay sultanates and 2 British Straits settlements, Penang and Malacca, formed the Federation of Malaya. Alright. Well, happy birthday, Malaya. Oh, Malaya's founding father right here, Tunku Abdul Rahman. Alright.
Ramen noodles.
Yep. And we got some sports history here. 1950, the Green Bay Packers founder, player, and head coach Curly Lambeau resigned after 31 seasons and 6 NFL titles to his credit. Not bad.
Me. Green Bay Packers. Me.
Hey, man, the Packers. What do you see about the Packers?
Yeah, make me the Green Bay Packers.
I'm a Wisconsinite. Yeah. Anyway, 1950, USSR demanded condemnation of Emperor Hirohito for war crimes. Yes. So, 100% agree with that. Not often I agree with the Ruskies, but in this case I do. Anyway, back to you, sir.
In 1953, You Are There with Walter Cronkite premieres on CBS television.
Huh. You are there. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not there. I'm here. You know? I can't be there.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm here.
Yeah. No.
Walter Cronkite,
You
you
are
liar!
there. In 1959, Senior PGA Championship. Men's Golf PGA National.
You're literally making the sound from a balloon shot video. Like, hold on. I gotta pull that up real quick. Keep reading.
PGA National. Willie Goggin using a borrowed set of woods. Wins by 1 stroke ahead of Leland Gibson, Paul Runyon, and Nenny Shoot.
Alright. Here we go again.
Australian Men's Tennis Open. In 1960, Australian Championships Men's Tennis. In a classic All-Australian final, Rod Laver beats Neil Fraser 5-7, 3-6, 6-3, 8-6, and 8-6. Laver's first Grand Slam title.
The title.
Title.
Like you went from Australia to Louisiana. And that's a long time on the court. Like that's a lot of
Granbo, Alabama.
Got a historic event here in
What up,
1961.
guys? I'm back. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, perfect timing, actually. Alice, go for it. 1961.
Oh, okay. Well, we have an historic event today. We have in 1961, British Minister Enoch Powell makes medical insurance more expensive.
That's not nice.
Well, that's not very.
That's
That's not
very
very
mean.
Powell of you.
Yeah. That's
Not very.
leave it to the British to always make things more expensive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
hell,
leave
they
it to
had a
those
window tax at
People
one
in
point.
power to make
Too
things
busy spending all
crappy.
their money on their teeth.
Aww. We have in 1961, John Huston's film drama The Misfits premieres at the Lowe's Capitol in New York City. The final movie for both Clark Gable and Marilyn Monroe was written by Monroe's husband Arthur Miller and also featured Montgomery Clift.
I wonder if they had a plan.
No, she shortly died a few years later.
I was making a RDR2 joke. He said Arthur, so it's like,
No,
I have a plan, Arthur.
Arthur.
Fuck.
Arthur.
Freaking Doom guy,
We
like...
also have a Australian men's tennis open. Ooh. Australian Championship men's tennis, Roy Emerson wins third consecutive Australian title. Beats fellow Australian Fred Stoll 7-9 to 2-6, 6-4 to 7-5, and 6-1.
Huh.
I don't even know what those means, but it's like cricket to me.
That's basically like tennis. Like, you know that there's like
I don't
50
know how the whole point system works with tennis, really. I know that there's something like 15 love, and I have no idea what that means.
Well, to put it into perspective, these aren't scores. These are matches played and won. So 7-9 means that there are 16.
So 7-9. So he won 7 of the 9 matches.
No, he won 7 out of 16. He won 7 and he lost 9. So that's 16 rounds. So you do whatever love and then game, and you do that, And then that's the end of that. So every number here, that's matches. So 7 matches, 9 matches, 2 matches, 6 matches, 6 matches, 4 matches, 7 matches, 5 matches, 6 matches, 1 match.
Okay.
Long time on the court.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, those aren't points. Those are matches. It's ridiculous. So that's how, so because the longest tennis game ever played was somewhere around 11, 12 hours long.
Oh no, I remember you talking about that in History Show a while back.
But that's why, because they're on the court a long time. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, it makes sense now because they're just tossing a ball back and forth and pivoting.
And that's why there's a separation between men's and women's tennis, because men is best out of 3. Men is best out of 3. Women is best out of 2. Or something like that.
Well, also remember that there was the Battle of the Sexes, and Billie Jean King won it.
Well, yeah, but they had to do something.
She was also against a 55-year-old. I actually had to look this up yesterday. I can't remember why I did, but I did.
I don't know. You got another
the
Australian one here, though, 1965.
There you go.
No, it's your turn.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Alright then, 1965,
I did my
Australian Championships Women's Tennis. Australian Margaret Smith won.
I'm pretty sure I did, although I'll just read this one because it's another tennis one. We got an Australian Open for women's tennis. In 1965, Australian Championships of Women's Tennis, Australian Margaret Smith wins 6 straight home singles. Title beats Maria Bueno of Brazil. 5-7, 6-4, 5-2. Bueno retired injured.
Did you seriously not hear me?
So she got injured playing tennis
through that article
and retired.
Can you not hear me, Alice? Hello?
Interesting.
Alice,
I think I might have froze.
Yeah, Alice, I don't think you can hear me. So.
Oh no, I think I froze there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So yeah, 65
you kept talking over me.
Championship.
You kept talking over me. I was halfway through that article, and you were talking the whole time, and then you.
I thought you told me to take it.
I did.
And you
did, and you said So then I started reading, and then you just started reading as well.
Oh no, I didn't even hear you. Yeah, I was in the back room, and I guess that's where my internet blackout happened. So I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Anyway, 1965 as well. Former world heavyweight boxing champion Floyd Patterson defeated Canadian George Chuvalo by unanimous decision in a 12-round non-title clash at New York Madison Square Garden. The ring named Bout Fight of the Year. All right.
Dude, I'm digging the cowboy look that this guy's wearing. Floyd Patterson's wearing. Look at that.
Boxing cowboy. Cuckoo ka-choo.
My God. Cuckoo ka-choo.
Oh no.
Oh,
anyway,
no.
Anyway, Alice, now it's your turn, Miss Alice.
No, I just did. Is it just us two?
Well then I guess I'll do another one here. 1965, Martin Luther King Jr. and 700 demonstrators were arrested in Selma, Alabama. 700? Wow. They're really trying to squish him. How do you arrest 700 people? That's insane.
Well, you do it with lots of bodies.
Well,
and this is your last one here, and that's my turn.
1965, Peter Jennings, at the age of 26, became anchor of ABC's Nightly News. Wow, that's pretty young. So, all right.
Yeah, well, dude, Peter Jennings. Oh, all the sports stuff. Well, here, in 1967, we have severe bushfires in Tanzania. Destroys $11 million. $11 million worth and take 60 lives. So $11 million worth of farmland, I guess, maybe.
$11 million of something. Several bushfires in Tasmania. So it has to
yeah, I'm sorry. I said tons. No, at Tasmania. Oh yeah, so yeah, big bushfires. Yeah, $11 million in damage and take 60 lives. So.
Yep.
And Tasmania is not a big country at all.
They're not even a country. They're a state of Australia.
They should be a country, though.
Why?
Why not?
Because they're part of Australia?
I mean,
I mean, with that logic, then Hawaii and Alaska should be their own countries because they're farther from the U.S. and Tasmania is away from Australia. So,
Well, I mean, unless Tasmania wants to be their own country, I think they should be. But I technically think they are. They're just their own country, but they're not sovereign. They're just like kind of like Puerto Rico and crap like that. For United States, they're like territories.
Then I'm gonna give you an assignment, Alice. I need you to research and provide a thesis on this wish of yours, and we'll talk about it in the peanut.
About Tasmania and Australia?
About why Tasmania should be its own country, because I've never heard that. That seems ridiculous to me.
I think it should be, but I just don't have any grounds. If it's part of Australia, it just should just say Australia, not Tasmania.
No, but
unless it's territory.
It's a state, Alice. Like New South Wales,
I get it now.
Like California, Hawaii, Nebraska, it's a state.
It's a state of Australia. Okay,
Yeah,
I get it now. All right.
So,
Fair enough. Well, we also have, I think it's your turn now, so.
1967, the 10-team American Basketball Association, ABA, with George McCann as commissioner, was formed and lasted 9 years. Its three-point shot remained a feature of the game. Well, that's interesting. So
it is interesting.
Yeah, it's very hard to. It's very difficult to concentrate when I see Pogo demons attacking a quarter of my screen here. We're gonna move on up to 1968. Former U.S. VP Richard Nixon announced candidacy for president. All right. And execution of a Viet Cong prisoner. 1968, Saigon Police Chief Nguyen Ngoc Loan executed Viet Cong officer Nguyen Van Lim with a pistol shot to the head. The execution was captured by photographer Eddie Adams and became an anti-war icon. This is a very famous photograph.
Yeah, I remember it.
That's a very famous photograph.
Out in public, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It looks like he was beaten up prior to being shot in the head, too.
I mean, you got to make an example of these people,
I guess.
They're out there. They're fighting guerrilla style. They're murdering people. They're trying to push, a certain, political agenda. Change the entire nation. They eventually did win, but doesn't mean that they're right. So, because as it said, war doesn't determine who's right or wrong, just who's left. So.
Yeah, that is true.
Anyway, I don't know whose turn it is anymore, so...
I think it is... You've got one more, which is... Oh, the Packers will love you for this.
Aren't you from Wisconsin? 1968,
No!
Vince Lombardi stepped down as NFL Green Bay Packers head coach in favor of longtime assistant Phil Bengston, stayed on as Packers general manager for 1968. Okay. All right, so that's your home team, right, Atlas?
No!
No!
Stop it! I had to sound like a teeny bopper there for fun.
I'm from Minnesota! Man!
I'm from Minnesota! Come on, man!
God.
Alright, anyways, we have a sports history here. 1969 and his first start in a Ford. Legendary driver Richard Petty wins the Motor Trend 500 at Riverside, California. Previous 92 NASCAR victories were in Plymouth. Why is there an F? Plymouth?
Plymouth.
No, okay, I get it now. Oh, okay.
Riverside,
no, I remember him.
Riverside, California. That's literally on the other side of a mountain range from me.
I remember Richard Petty, dude. That guy, he was infamous for that hat and the sunglasses and the mustache.
Yeah, I want that hat. So.
Yeah, I know you want it.
The jacket looks pretty cool too. So.
No, Richard Petty was a good NASCAR driver.
I'm pretty sure Doom Guy though doesn't like the idea that he was driving a Ford, though. So.
Well, probably not.
Yeah.
Doom's not here to argue.
Ford is an abomination and it has no right to exist. Ford is it's found on the road dead. It is disgraceful to this country.
Fix or repair daily. There's that too. You know?
Yeah,
can
that
use
too,
Silver
and
Steve,
also an effed-over rebuilt Dodge.
Oh, swing! Wow.
Oh man, I thought you weren't even in here, and
No,
then
he's
all of
here.
a sudden you just pop in. Then you just pop in about Ford. Oh god.
You know, he likes to lurk, so.
We also have a meeting of interest here, or yeah, I'm gonna do the meeting of interest. In 1970, we have Northern Ireland Prime Minister Chichester Clark meets British Home Secretary James Callaghan to discuss the economy of Northern Ireland.
E. Alright.
Eee!
Oh, look at this, Alice.
Oh god, I gotta take this one.
Yes, you do.
1970, the Rangers, the good old Rangers goalie Terry Sawchuk records his 447th and final victory and 103rd career shutout. Jesus, 103 games without a goal. That's awesome. When New York beats the Pittsburgh Penguins 6-0. Both are NHL records at the time.
Dang. Yeah, it says here Terry Sawchuk was a legend. So.
Sawchuk, yeah, I know who he is. Oh, dude, no. Like, that's amazing. 103 shutout wins in his career. That's a lot for a goalie where nobody can, like, he's impenetrable. That means no goals. So it's either like a 1-0 or a 6-0 or whatever. Like, that's a shutout.
It reminds me of Scott Sterling.
All right, Doom, are you gonna do one or is it back to Xander?
I guess I'll do one here. Doom Guy is busy spamming the NASCAR emote. 1972,
Oh, good
British Prime Minister Edward Heath announced the appointment of Lord Charles Justice Lord Whitgreave to undertake an inquiry into the 13 deaths on Bloody Sunday that occurred on January 30th in 1972. So yesterday. Oh, no, the day
Bloody
before.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, Bloody Sunday. We got an album release here of the male Karen. 1972, Reprise Records released Harvest, the fourth studio album by Neil Young, became the best-selling album in the U.S. in 1972. Yeah, kind of funny how he's not even on Spotify anymore because he cried about Joe Rogan.
No. Yeah, and they end up just getting rid of him instead.
Yeah.
Well, that's a loss of money for you for being a woke little weirdo.
Uh-huh. Money
Like,
talks,
you know,
Neil
he
Young.
used to actually have good activism. Like, we'd actually, like, you know, be an activist for good causes, not malarkey causes.
Yeah, well, you know, in a time where everything is basically handed to us, like, we don't know how hard things really are, and we still want to complain about things, so we make up things. But anyway, 1976, Sonny and Cher resumed their TV show despite real-life divorce. Huh. Okay. So that's interesting.
Well, you know, and then Sonny eventually, like, skied himself into a tree in Colorado.
I take it that he died?
Yeah. No, yeah, he did die. He died from a skiing accident. He skied into a tree and got severe head trauma or something.
Eee.
But yeah, he was like a state senator for a while there, too, if you remember.
No.
Or no, yeah, Sonny Bono was a senator for a while.
Sonny Bono.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was a senator.
Okay. Then, 1978, director Roman Polanski skipped bail and fled to France after pleading guilty to charges of engaging in something really disgusting with a 13-year-old girl. Ugh.
Yep, and he
Gross.
still hasn't come to the United States ever since.
And pretty fitting that he fled to France because that's where Cuties was made. We all know about Netflix Cuties.
Oh, yeah.
And
I heard
the
about
reason why that's allowed. Yeah, I agree with you, Doom. The reason why that's allowed is because it's French culture. Therefore, it's cultural. Even though French is a predominantly white country, they're still saying that that's cool. So okay, whatever. Nobody has standards anymore these days. Anyway, Alice, back to you. 1978.
1978, we have Harriet Tubman is a first African American woman to be honored as on a U.S. postage stamp.
Yeah, Harriet Tubman did a lot of work with the Underground Railroad. She escaped slavery, I think, multiple times.
Yep, and so technically they consider her still like a criminal over it too. Some people will. birthday
Well, those
because
people...
she broke the law. And I'm like, well, she broke the law for freedom.
Apartheid was the law. Fascism was the law. Just because things are laws doesn't make them right. So,
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, 79?
We have in 1979, we have Ayatollah Khomeini? I can't remember how you say his last name, but Ayatollah returns to Iran after 15 years in exile.
He was the supreme leader of Iran.
Ayatollah returns from exile.
So he ran back to Iran. 1979 as well, Patty Hearst was released from prison for bank robbery. We were talking about this the other day.
Oh,
Like,
Patty Hearst.
Yeah, I think it was Monday. I think I was speaking with the Loon about this. Because we did an article about the president commuting her sentence from 8 years to 2 years or whatever. So.
Ah.
And in 1981, the 31st NBA All-Star Game, Coliseum at Richfield, Ohio, East beats West, 123-120. Most valuable player was Nate Archibald for the Boston Celtics, point guard. Sorry, I read that wrong. Boston Celtics. There we go. Boston.
Of course. I was amazed that you didn't do the Boston accent with that.
I was thinking about something else. Sometimes I read on autopilot, so.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah. 1981, Duke Ellington's musical Sophisticated Ladies premiered in New York City. Alright.
Nice. I gotta meet myself. I got my FedEx guy coming in.
All
Oh, with Bill Murray. I'll do this one. 1982, Late Night TV. Or Late Night with David Letterman debuts NBC TV with Bill Murray as his first guest.
That's a great first guess.
Dude, that is.
Yeah. Alright, go
Alright,
get
I
UPS. Moving on up to 1987, Daniel Steele's romance novel Fine Things was published. Alright. 1987, NFL Pro Bowl at the Aloha Stadium in Honolulu, Hawaii. AFC beats NFC 10-6. MVP Reggie White, Philadelphia Eagles defensive end. And 1989, Diana, Princess of Wales, visited New York City. Alright. Got a historic publication in 1991. U.S. writer John Grisham published his second novel, The Firm, best-selling novel of the year. Okay. 1991, South African President F.W. de Klerk said he will repeal all apartheid laws. Yes, he did. F.W. de Klerk, one of the greatest leaders of all time because of that. So, and we also have some more sports history. In 1992, defenseman Dennis Potvin's number 5 became first number retired by the New York Islanders. Potvin played the entire 15-year NHL career in New York. Alright, so he stuck with his team, so that's good. We got a contract of interest in 1992 as well. Slugging outfielder Barry Bonds signed the highest single-year contract in MLB history, $4.7 million with the Pittsburgh Pirates. So, $4.7 million. So, 4,700... 19... What year was that? 1992. 1992. Would be the equivalent of... that's $470,000. No, I want $4,700,000. Well, it's not going to tell me. Here we go. Equals $131,036,940 dollars. That's a big contract. Oh my God, dude. Jesus. But it's Barry Bonds, so worth it. I got some more.
That's like the average contract in the NFL. $131 million.
Oh.
That's like your normal. That's a normal contract in the NFL for a quarterback.
Well, dang.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now that you're here, do you want to take 94?
Sure. In 1994, Jeff Gillooly pleads guilty for his part in attack on American Olympic figure skater Nancy Kerrigan. Plea bargain confesses to racketeering in exchange for testimony implicating ex-wife Tonya Harding.
Whoa. What is going on? Jesus.
In 1995, Utah Jazz guard Jock Staunton.
Jock Jockson?
Jock.
I thought that was his
Jock
actual name. Like, I had to, like, double take his name. I'm like, wait, what? Like, Jock Jockson? No, but you were just having a brain fart.
John Stockton passes Magic Johnson's all-time NBA assist mark of 9,221 in a 129-98 win over the Denver Nuggets at the Delta Centre in Salt Lake City.
Why does this guy look like he's in the Air Force or something? He has, like, you know, khaki shirt on and he has some kind of vehicle behind him. It looks like an
Think
airplane.
about it. Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City. My name is Mike Tyson, and I'm going to Salt Lake City. Yeah. Bringing my tiger with me. In 1997, future Hockey Hall of Fame defenseman Ray Bourque scores a goal and an assist to become the Boston Bruins' all-time scoring leaders. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm running on 2 brain cells right now.
Oh, you have 2 today. That's an improvement.
No, that's a downgrade.
Oh.
That's a big downgrade. With 1,341 points in an 18-year NHL career.
That's pretty good.
I usually run off about 52, 53.
Okay.
Now I'm on 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
drink,
they say
like,
10% of your brain.
Alright. Anyway, before we move on up into the next millennium, I'm going to do the split here. So, for those wanting to watch the second part, stick around. Or, you know, go to the channel, depending on what platform you're using, YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, whatever. Go to the actual host channel, and then you'll see the second part posted more recently. Anyway, 1 second. Badoo. Welcome to part 2 of this date in history. We are going to start in the year 2004. Australian Open men's tennis, Roger Federer won his first Australian title, defeated Marat Safin of Russia 7-6, 6-4, 6-2.
Oh my god, it's Tom Brady! Oh my god!
Then we got in 2004 Super Bowl 38. I'm trying to do the Yo Mama
Super
voice.
Bowl Sunday.
Reliance Stadium, Houston, Texas. New England Patriots beat Carolina Panthers 32-29. Most valuable player Tom Brady, New England quarterback.
Tuck rule.
Oh, I should have said the
I
New
don't even know
England.
what it was.
I screwed up.
Huh?
The New England Tom Brady. Sorry, not the Patriots.
The New
England.
the New England Tom Brady.
My bad,
Hey, look,
sorry.
it's the Patriot. Hey, look, it's Patriots.
Yeah.
It's Patriots. Patriots of the New England Tom Brady's.
Then 2004 wardrobe malfunction. Oh, here we go again. Janet Jackson's breast was exposed during the halftime show of Super Bowl 38, resulting in U.S. broadcasters adopting a stronger adherence to FCC censorship guidelines. That was such an obviously staged thing. It's not a wardrobe malfunction. That was intentional. So.
It was 2004. It was 100% on purpose.
Mm-hmm. And plus,
I mean,
you know,
it was
her piercing. Like, why would you have a piercing like that under such a form-fitting, shirt or whatever? And then he reached over and he pulled the thing off. Like, it was a detachable section. Like, it was all staged. Like,
it's like just dress casual. Wear a t-shirt and pants.
I know, right?
Pair of shoes. Like dress casual.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to you, sir.
In 2006, economist Ben Bernanke becomes chairman of the U.S. Federal Reserve, succeeding Alan Greenspan.
Dude, like, I'm starting to get a feeling that, like, every time you intentionally, like, mispronounce something and then you do a pause, I'm imagining you, like, immediately looking and staring at my face, like, what's his reaction? What's his reaction? It's like, Ben Bernanke.
I'm just like, just, Oh, I got quite the mispronunciation for you now.
Oh no.
In 2009, Australian Open's men's tennis Spanish race Rafael Nadal wins his first Australian title, beats Roger Federer 7-5, 3-6, 7-6, 3-6, 6-2.
The funniest part about that is that you said race, not ace. Spanish race, Rafael Nadal. He became an ethnicity.
In 2013, House of Cards starring Kevin Spacey as Frank Underwood and Robin W. Wright as his wife is released on Netflix.
Swear to God, you are House of Cards.
Robin
You never know
Wright's
how I'm gonna
pen,
do.
Like, it was Robin Wright Penn, but now she's Robin Wright because she divorced Sean Penn.
Alright, the more you know. Do-do-do-do.
Also, she was Jenny.
Jenny. In 2013, John Kerry succeeds Hillary Clinton as the US Secretary of State. The US Secretary of State.
Secretary of State for
Oh my God.
Obama bin Laden. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Barack Obama. I'm sorry. I got them mixed up.
Don't you mean Aladdin?
Aladdin, yes. Aladdin bin Laden. Barack Obama.
2014, U.S. businessman and lawyer Adam Silver became the 5th NBA commissioner. Alright. God dang, this guy... Yeah.
Look at the top of his head. Hey, Peyton. My guy. In 2014, Denver Bronco quarterback Peyton Manning becomes all-time record holder for MIVB trophies, winning his 5th at the Niffle on Hours in New York. Also, 2013 Offensive Player of the Year.
You said
Maybe they
Niffle,
should
and I
spell
immediately
honors
thought,
right.
You said Niffle, and I immediately thought Niflheim.
Niflheim. The Niflheim honors. The Fog honors.
Fog honors.
Foggers?
Fogger poggers.
Fogger?
Foggers poggers. Fogger pogger is when you it's potentially pogger, but it's in a fog, so it's a fogger pogger. You're not entirely sure, but it's leaning that direction. Anyway, 2014, Janet Yellen became chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve, succeeding Ben Bernanke. All right.
Bernanke. I'm reading that as suck eating.
What?
Suck eating. You gotta pronounce it completely wrong. Trust me. You gotta just get generic words and just say them completely wrong.
You speak English worse than a mute person. I swear to God.
What the hell? They can't even speak.
Exactly.
I'm already a step ahead of them. I can actually talk.
No, I'm not gonna say it, but I was gonna say definitely.
I mean, better than none.
2015, Australian Open's men's tennis. Serbian ace Novak Djokovic won an Open-era record 5th men's singles crown, defeating Scotsman Andy Murray 7-6, 6-7, 6-3, 6-0. All right.
Serbian. Is that another Super Bowl I see? It's another Super Bowl. Yeah. Oh shit! That's the famous interception. The end zone interception, because Pete Carroll doesn't know how to play a damn game. Although I'm not too mad about it because I didn't really like the Seahawks to begin with. In 2015 Super Bowl, Zelix. In other words, or 49, if you need to know.
Is it?
Super Bowl 49, yeah. University of Phoenix Stadium, Glendale, Arizona, New England Tom Brady's beat the Seattle Russell Wilsons 28-24. MVP Tom Brady, New England quarterback. The only reason the Patriots won that game is because Pete Carroll is a very bad play caller.
I'm just
He
wondering
called
how
a
you knew
pass
that
play
was
at
49.
the end zone.
Like,
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, no. I watched I've watched almost every Super Bowl.
okay.
Well, not every Super Bowl. I've watched the past, like, I've watched the
How
past
old are
like
you?
14. I've watched the past 14
Okay.
Super Bowls.
Now,
Like,
how old are
from
you now?
moment to moment. I'm 19 at the moment. I'm running on 20 here in about 7 months. 7 months, 11 days.
All right, so this is
Watch every
this.
Super Bowl. Maybe
I know
on
about
screen.
the bus.
So
Hey,
this is
I know about
confusing.
the bus.
The L in Roman numerals stands for 50. So this is 10, like 10, 50, 1, and 10. So 10, 50, negative that, 40, and then IX is 9, 49. Roman numerals are confusing.
Oh yeah, yeah they are. But yeah, no, the only, like, the Seahawks, the easiest way they could have won, they just give Marshawn Lynch the ball. Just run it in. QB sneak would have worked. Honestly, it would have worked like a charm.
Wasn't as crappy as a 2010 championship between the New Orleans Saints and the Vikings, where they're getting paid $50,000 injured people are players, and
Bounty
then
gate.
Brett Favre's throwing it was an interception in the end zone.
Well, I mean, Brett Favre was like the king of interceptions, so
Yeah, well, he should have just ran it in, not freaking.
it's sad to think that.
If the Vikings would have actually gone to the Super Bowl in my lifetime, which they're probably never going to do in my lifetime.
You never know.
Anyway, 2016, the Iowa caucuses, Republican Ted Cruz defeated Donald Trump and Democrat Hillary Clinton defeated Bernie Sanders by a coin toss. What? What does that even
What?
mean? So,
I'm going to need your help.
I once again ask you
Well,
for your
actually, what
financial aid.
happened is Hillary
I
Clinton
need-
stole the nomination from Bernie Sanders. She did.
Was that
Like,
just-
there's actually
just
evidence
one
about it.
specific-
I'm once
I like
again
how it-
going to ask for your financial assistance, despite
Oh.
the fact that I owe several multi-million-dollar mansions. Yeah.
Yep. Well, no, Hillary Clinton actually, like, there's been some evidence that shows that she basically stole Bernie Sanders' chance. But then again, everybody does it to him because, you know, it's Bernie Sanders and he's never had a job until he went into office.
2017, Rex Tillerson was confirmed as the 69th U.S. Secretary of State. Look at that smirk he has. He knows what he's doing.
He understands the
He knows the
assignment.
joke.
He understands he's number 69.
And dude, shut up, Beavis. 2019, U.S. President Donald Trump confirmed U.S. withdrawal from the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty because of Russia's violation of the treaty.
Yes, I have confirmed a U.S. withdrawal from this intermediate range nuclear thing because I don't give a shit about Russia. I couldn't care less about them. Hey, I saw another Tom Brady thing.
I did, and I'm actually going to hand the turnstick over to you so you can read that as well.
In 2021, military stage coup in Myanmar, detaining civilian leaders including Aung San Suu Kyi, and declare a 1-year state of emergency.
It's funny you said Ong because that's what they call
Ong.
Aang every now and then in the last Airbender movie. She
Aung.
kept calling him Ong. It's like, no, his name is Aang! Stupid Katara. Huh.
Stupid.
This other 2021 is interesting.
Also in 2021, Wisdom of Albatross, the world's oldest known bird, hatches a chick at 70 at the Midway Atoll National Wildlife Refuge, Northern Pacific.
Yeah, wow. So, a bird at 70 years old is still making babies. Wow.
Boomer bird.
Dang.
At the age of 44 in the year 2022, Tom Brady, regarded as the greatest NFL quarterback of all time, BS, Peyton Manning is, announces his retirement after a 22-year career and a record 7 Super Bowl titles with the New England Patriots and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Actually, that should be changed to 2023 because he actually announced it this year. He actually just announced it today.
Well, did he announce it, or is he retiring? Because this could have been his announcement of his retirement.
He's actually retiring. No, he played the next season. He played this past season.
Well, no,
2022.
No, there's a difference between announcing and retiring. You're saying you're going to retire. He didn't retire. He's saying he was. So I'm wondering if this.
And the thing is, like, he actually retired and then he came back.
Okay,
after.
never mind then.
He came back for. He skipped the first 2 days of conditioning camp and came back.
Wow.
And the reason, and Gronk left because Brady left. And then Brady came back and then Gronk didn't come back.
Oh.
So I was like, come on, man. And then Tom is actually retiring this season.
Maybe. So.
No, he actually is. He confirmed it 100%. He is doubling down on his statement. He is.
Well, we shall see. Anyway, before we move on into Burst of Deaths, audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we had elaborated more about? Anything you would have liked to say had you been here? Start your dialogue in the comments section. Let's move on into Burst. Starting us off in the year 1261, we have Walter D. Stapleton, was an English bishop from 1308 to 26. Born in Annery, Devonshire, England, and he died in 1326. So, must have died in office. We have John Napier, 1550. Scottish mathematician and inventor of logarithms, born in Edinburgh, Scotland, died in 1617. What is a logarithm? Let's see here. Okay. In mathematics, a logarithm is the inverse function to exponentiation. That means the logarithm of a number x to the base b is the exponent to which b must be raised to produce x. For example, since 1000 equals 10 to the third power, the logarithm base 10 of 1000 is 3, or log under 10 equals 3. I don't know what it was I just read. I feel like I just read cricket. But yeah, for further reading on this subject matter, please refer to the underbar of the description below. Link to this Wikipedia is in there now. So, whoops. Alright. And we're also going to move on up into, we have Louis St. Laurent, 1882, 12th Prime Minister of Canada, Liberal Party, 1948 through 57, born in Compton, Quebec. I didn't know Quebec had a Compton. Huh. Alright. And we have John Ford, 1895, a U.S. director, stagecoach, airmail, quiet man, born in Cape Elizabeth, Maine. Alright. Clark Gable, hey, 1901, a U.S. actor, Gone with the Wind, It Happened One Night, known as the King of Hollywood, born in Cadiz, Ohio. Those two titles seem like they could go together. Gone with the Wind, It Happened in One Night.
Didn't Clark Gable do his last film with Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah, I think we talked about him earlier.
Like yeah, they both did the last film, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ali Kablawi, do you want to take a couple?
Well, we have born today. We have born in 1902 to 1967. We have an American poet, Wesley Blues, playwright, mulatto. Is that what it says? Mulatto?
Yeah, which I believe is a racial slur, actually, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, that's neither here nor there right now. And a liberalist, Troubled Island, born in Joplin, Missouri. Oh gosh, like I know Joplin, Missouri. They got hit with a huge tornado back in I think 2005. It just decimated the town.
I love how you never even read this guy's name.
No, his name's Langston Hughes. I'm sorry. But no, I was like, oh. Langston Hughes. And then we have Muriel Spark, born in 1918, died in 2006. She was a Scottish author, the prime of Miss Jean Brodie. Was born in Edinburgh, Scotland.
Huh. Ooh.
Oh. Do you want me to take this one?
Yeah, this is your third.
Oh, okay. So we have Boris Yeltsin. I'm sorry, Yeltsin. Was a Russian politician and first president of Russia Federation from 1991 through 1999. Was born in Butka, Severovsk, Russia.
Sverdlovsk, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not good with Slavic.
But what year was he
bad
born in?
with it. So yeah, he was born in 1931, died in 2007.
Yeah, no, this is a guy who became the leader of Russia after the Soviet Union collapsed. So,
Yep, he was the first president of Russia. Mother Russia. And then Putin.
Rick
I'm just
James, bitch!
Oh shit!
1948!
We got Rick James, born in 1940. Oh, he's just as old as my dad.
Well, no,
But
because he died.
unfortunately, he died in 2004.
Yeah.
He was an American funk musician. Super freak.
It's super freaky, yeah.
He was born in Buffalo, New York, though. So, happy birthday, Rick James, and may you rest in peace.
Hey, Rick James, fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch.
We're not gonna say the last one because we don't have that right to say
it. But yeah,
we're not to tell.
Anyone who doesn't understand what that is lives under a rock. We got Lisa Mary Presley. Oh, she's the one who just died recently. Born on this date in 1968. That rhymed. U.S. singer-songwriter, Lights Out, and daughter of Elvis, born in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, she died just January 12th, a few weeks ago, at the age of 54.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even know she died.
Yeah, no.
Oh, and she's an Aquarius. Oh.
A water bearer, same as me, huh? But
Oh, so she died in the same birth year. Or birth
year?
month, I should say.
Oh no,
Well, no,
we're
birth
February.
month. She
died in
she
January.
died.
We're in February.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Never mind. What was her birthday? But she died just short of her birthday.
Yeah, a few weeks shy.
What did she die? What did she die of?
It said here cardiac arrest.
Oh, she had a heart attack.
Yeah. So that's sad though.
Well, you know. Well, look at that face. That's the face that married Michael Jackson.
Well, at least one of them had a nose. Anyway, gonna move on up into 1994. We have Harry Styles, a British pop singer. One Direction, What Makes You Beautiful, solo Sign of the Times. Born in Reading, England. And then,
I have no idea who that guy is.
Yeah, I've heard of the name Harry Styles. So I used to think it was. No, like I every now and then, because I go and I drive and stuff, and I turn on the radio, and I hear blah 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 Harry Styles, and I'm like, that's a different name for a barbershop, but no, it's a singer. So yeah.
Good God, he's exactly 10 years younger than me. Well, not exactly, 'cause today's not my birthday, but
Yeah.
you know.
All right. Well, Alice.
Oh yes,
Lady
because I
Death.
am Lady Death.
Moving on up
We're
into
gonna
deaths.
start. We're gonna go into the death days. We have in 656. We have Sigebert III, King of Austrasia. Is that what it says?
Austrasia. Yeah.
Yeah, Austrasia. He dies at about the age of 25. Oh, you poor thing.
What is
A
Austrasia?
young death.
Hold on a second.
Austrasia.
Austrasia was a territory which formed the northeastern section of the Merovingian kingdom of the Franks during the 6th to 8th centuries. So if you see here, it composed of some sections of France and mostly Germany, though. So, because
Okay.
France and Germany have a lot of history together, and I'm not just talking about the World War I and II and all that stuff. They have a lot of shared history for a long time.
They've been bantering against each other for a while but then now you got Luxembourg,
Who else do we have?
Oh, may you rest in peace. The lady who wrote Frankenstein, Mary Shelley. She died in 1851 today. She was born in 1797 to 1851. She was an English novelist, and she had died of a brain tumor at the age of 53. But yeah, Mary Shelley, if it wasn't for, there's actually a really cool song from this one band. I'm not going to say the band's name right now because I'm having a brain fart on it. But they talk about 1816, the year without a summer. I think that was the year that she wrote Frankenstein.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Where people had to go inside. It was during the year without a summer, so
Interesting.
yeah. And we have Piet Madeleine, which is probably French, right? Oh no, he's Dutch. Never mind. Oh, dude, look at that mustache. He's a Dutch abstract painter. Broadway Boogie Woogie composition with the red, blue, and yellow. And what? That is awesome. I just said that. Broadway Boogie Woogie, and then he also had the composition of the red, blue, and yellow. He's an art theorician, or an art theologist, basically, like theory of art or whatever.
Yeah.
I think he died of pneumonia at the age of 71.
Huh. Let's take a look at this Broadway boogie. Pardon me. Oh, okay. Huh. All right. So that's what I was talking about, because it says here, composition with red. Pardon me. Composition with red, blue, and yellow. So like the main colors. And he painted this. So.
Well, actually, the primary colors are red, blue, and yellow.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said
red, blue, and yellow are the primary colors.
I'm sorry. For some reason I thought you said green. I was like, wait, no, green's not a primary.
No, green is blue and yellow.
Yeah. Oh no, you don't say.
I love it how you corrected me correctly, even though I was correct.
Yeah, I know. Like, no, I had one of those stupid moments.
You had an Alice moment.
Yeah, I pulled an Alice.
We have Friedrich Paulus, 1957, was a German field marshal who commanded the 6th Army at Stalingrad and was the highest-ranking German officer to surrender. Died at the age of 66. So this is the guy that Hitler appointed field marshal in Stalingrad to prevent him from surrendering, because field marshals don't surrender, but he surrendered. So, yeah. We got Buster Keaton, 1966, a U.S. actor and comedian, navigator, Steamboat Bill Jr., and the General. Died at the age of 70. I've heard that name, Buster Keaton. So.
Yeah, I know. I've heard his name before too.
Then we got Werner Heisenberg, not to be confused with the blue guy. Died on this date in 1976. Was a German physicist who discovered the uncertainty principle. Nobel of 1932. Died of kidney cancer at the age of 74. What is the uncertainty principle, you may ask? Well, let us look that up here.
Wasn't he part of the Manhattan Project?
Probably. Let's see here. In quantum mechanics, the uncertainty principle is any of a variety of mathematical inequalities asserting a fundamental limit to the accuracy with which the values for certain pairs of physical quantities of a particle, such as position, x, and momentum, p, can be predicted from initial conditions. Okay, more math stuff that's way above my pay grade. So, anybody who understands what I just read, the link to this wiki is in the underbar as usual. So.
Well, no, it wasn't Heisenberg. That the guy from what was it? Breaking Bad named his pseudonym after. I'm sorry. Or is it Heisenberg?
Well, it has to be, because he was a physicist. So.
Yeah, so I'm thinking this. Yeah, Heisenberg.
I don't know.
I can't. I'm probably wrong, but I could be right. I don't know. We have in 1882, born in 1892, died in 1981. We have Donald Wills Douglas. He was an American aircraft industrialist. The McDonnell Douglas. Yep, I'm familiar with that company. And aviation pioneer, the Douglas DC-3. So he was like basically the man who did like the DC-9s, DC-10s, all the DCs.
Well,
or some of them.
Well, at least this one. Like, anyone who's interested.
Oh, dude, that's a beautiful fucking craft, though.
It is a beautiful plane. So, actually, isn't that the troop transport that we use? Hold on a second. What aircraft did the airborne? Here we go. What planes? Here we go. Okay. World War II. Douglas C-47. So.
C-47. I'm familiar with that plane.
Yeah, this is what they used in Second World War. Because it looks very similar. So, anyway.
Yeah, based on where the wings are placed and everything. Yeah.
Let's see.
And
here.
isn't there the Douglas Air Force Base that's named after him?
Probably. So.
I think this is your turn.
We got Ed Koch, died on the state in 2013. A U.S. congressman and New York City mayor from 1977 through 89. Died of heart failure at the age of 88. All right. And then
Aww.
Maximilian Schell, 2014. Swiss-Austrian actor, Judgment at Nuremberg, and The Pedestrian, died at 83. I had to do the Schnell because, you know, Germans. Schnell! You know, like, so, I don't know.
Look at that turtleneck he's wearing.
That is indeed a turtleneck. It's actually a very good uniform turtleneck. So.
Oh, I know. It looks like it's loose where it doesn't feel like a weak guy's choking you. I'm sorry, that's a Mitch Hedberg joke.
Oh man, I love that comedian. It's too bad.
And he passed away back in the early 2000s.
Well, he didn't pass away. He self-passed away. But yeah.
Yeah, he deleted himself.
Really unfortunate. But anyway, that shall conclude the show for the day, it seems. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may be interested in, including but unlimited to all things OMNI Coalition. Please go check that out. And I know the past couple of days I've been saying that we're going to switch over to the OMNI Coalition's YouTube. I forgot that we're actually going to do the Twitch switch. So I got to start getting on stuff like that. So yeah, so instead of being live on YouTube, we're going to be live on Twitch until we get some funds to secure for Streamlabs, and then we can start streaming live to multiple platforms at the same time. Anyway, for your dose of Pacifist Daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific time, which is 11 Mountain, 12 Central.
And 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
And, 7 p.m.
We don't worry about German time because we lost our German, so...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, well. Anyway, yeah, which means it'll be uploaded sometime at around like noon Pacific time, you know. So anyway, for all of you who know us, I am Xander.
And who is Alice?
And we also have Doom Guy, who is muted right now. So anyway, and of course, you viewer are you, and until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in some notable events, weather and sports, some news, we have that show coming up. It'll be uploaded sometime around 3 or 4 p.m. Pacific time on Rumble and BitChute exclusively. Anyway, until whenever you see us again, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!
Boop, 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 boop.
Boop, 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 boop.